Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Motive Mystic, the podcast where magic meets motivation, and where we believe in the immense power of now. I'm your host, and your fellow traveler on this journey of enlightenment and empowerment. Thank you for tuning back in, and if you're new here, a very warm welcome. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode filled with positivity and practical life tips. Today, we're delving deep into something that's life-changing. The power of now, embracing the present moment. So many of you write to me about feeling stuck, about dwelling on past mistakes, or worrying endlessly about the future. And trust me, I've been there too. But everything changed when I learned to embrace the present moment. Let's kick things off with a fun story. Imagine you're at a concert, your favorite band is playing, the crowd is electric. But instead of soaking in the melodies, your mind is racing. What will I do after here? Did I lock my door? Sound familiar? We often live everywhere, but in the present. Now imagine truly being there, feeling each beat, each note. That's the power of now. And why is this important? Because, my friends, the present is all we truly have. The past is a memory. The future a promise. The only real moment is now. When you embrace this, stress and worries begin to fade. You start living, truly living. And who doesn't want that? I want to bring up a profound quote by Eckhart Tolle, who famously said, "Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life." Simple yet so powerful. Let's address a question that came from one of you lovely listeners, Emma from Toronto. She asked, "How can I practice living in the present when my mind is always overwhelmed with what comes next?" Great question, Emma. First off, start simple. Focus on your breath. It's a straightforward technique, but incredibly grounding. Each inhale brings you to the now. Each exhale releases the past. Try this for a few minutes each day and watch the transformation. Another tip is to do one thing at a time. Multitasking might seem efficient, but it's the enemy of the present. Also, immerse yourself fully in whatever you're doing. If you're eating, savor each bite. If you're walking, notice each step, the sights, the sounds. It's about tuning into the small details that we often take for granted. And remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about practice. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. So don't be too hard on yourself, Emma, and anyone else wondering the same thing. Now, let's switch up the pace a bit. How about a little challenge for all of you? For the next week, pick one routine activity and commit to being fully present while doing it. Maybe it's your morning coffee, or maybe it's your drive home. Dive into those moments. Stories of change, anyone? Here's a heartwarmer. Chris from Florida shared that by embracing the present, he finally found the courage to propose to his partner of 5 years. He said stopping the what-if game and diving into the what is made him realize the time was now. And you know what? She said yes. Isn't it beautiful how powerful the present can be? It's about making this moment the masterpiece it deserves to be. Because every minute spent worrying about the past or the future is a minute stolen from your now, from your potential. As we wrap up today's episode, remember, my goal here is to energize you, to bring joy and a surge of positivity into your life. By embracing today, by focusing on now, you are setting the stage for a profoundly joyful life. You are not just existing, you are living. Thank you so much for joining me on today's journey into the power of now. If this episode touched you, helped you, or if you had any moments of realization, don't hesitate to subscribe and share this podcast. Let's spread the word and make the world a happier place, one present moment at a time. Until next time, keep shining bright, keep being you, and most importantly, keep embracing the present. This has been Motive Mystic, where every day we step closer to our best selves. Goodbye and much love to everyone.